Hey, it's Andreas, and today I have a special video for you guys. It's time to talk about my portfolio, the current allocation, the investments that I have in it right now, and my plans moving forward in the rest of 2022 here. And I've just passed a big milestone here a couple of weeks ago. Now, to the left here, you can see my portfolio value here in Swedish kroner, just above 900,000. And if I add into it all the cash that I have on different bank accounts here, well, then it's way above 1 million here with some good safety margins. So just pure cash, stocks, index funds feels good. It feels, no, it just doesn't feel that different. But let's talk about the investments that got me there. And if you've been subscribed to the channel and followed along for years, you will recognize these. The main investment that made me a millionaire by 27 was Huang LNG. And if you remember, back in 2021, they had a Indonesian company cancel a charter on them, and this caused them to have to drop their dividend, and the stock just plummeted. And I had a small position to follow along and see, and we did a lot of research together, looking into the legal contracts. We looked at the results of the business, the balance sheet. We looked at the terms of the bonds outstanding that they had to creditors, and we looked at the competencies of management. We did a lot of research on this one together. Even on Christmas, there was videos coming out covering some news about a new contract in Brazil, I believe. And this is by far my biggest position. This is one of those that I was super confident in and thus invested heavily into. And it's also grown by over 100%. So it's gained a lot of value, and it was one of the main reasons that I was able to reach a million at age 27 here, starting in 2011, investing small parts of my paycheck and just waiting and waiting and waiting and staying patient. Let me just quickly cover the other large holdings that I have right now, because I believe that as an investor, you should be able to tell why you own each and every one of your companies. VMware is my second largest position. It's a cash-like position, a big tech company that sells licenses that are essential to a lot of businesses. I don't believe anything big will happen, but they had a major dividend that they could reinvest into other companies when they made a spin-off on one of their companies that they owned. And they've also held up very well in this bear market. We also have Palantir here on third place. This is a speculative investment on my part. And as I work in the IT industry, I believe that I have some good insights into the market, and I see a potential market fit here. But this is high risk, high reward, and the company is valued a lot higher than I'm usually comfortable with. Then we have Stone Co here on fourth place. Now, this fintech company is operating in Brazil, I believe, in their business model, and I think that they are fairly valued. These are just my opinions, guys. Do your own research, remember? And then Porch Group as well. I think that in 2025 they will be profitable by about 16 cents a share. And with current market prices and applying a price to earnings ratio of 20, I think this is conservative as they are growing revenue fast. Then they will be trading at more than 2x what they are trading right now in 2025. And 3 years, 2xing the money potentially with some conservative estimates. I think that this is a good investment in my book. And so does the CEO of the company believe, as he bought a lot of shares back in May. So that's the reasoning behind this investing. Then for Oscar Properties, a recent purchase that I increased some more into here, and they have been heavily punished in the stock market due to interest rates going up. And I believe that the properties that they have on their balance sheet is worth a lot more than the current market cap is reflecting. And that's why I'm taking a risk on this one. These are not S-class investment like buying LNG was. I'm not as certain as I was on that one. That's one of the two S-class investments that I found in my lifetime. These are rare, far between. Hopefully, I will find more S-classes and be able to share them on the channel. But, as always, they're rare for a reason. Anyways, moving down more, we have Bauch Health here. This company is a pure asset play on my part. It's a holding company. They have some skincare and some optical solution basic products. And I think that the individual companies are worth a lot more than the market cap of this current holding company. And Carl Icahn apparently also believes this, as he has invested aggressively into this company. And if anyone can unlock a lot of shareholder value, I believe it to be him. Then we also have BJ Wholesale Club here. This was a company that I found doing research on Reddit. Not a financial Reddit, just some random one. And a customer really enjoyed shopping there. This was a cue for me to look closely into the company, and back at that time I found the valuations to be fair, the growth was good, and in my book it was a good investment opportunity that I could take a position to continue to follow along on. But then it gained a lot of value really fast, and that's why it's listed as one of the larger holdings here. I was taken off guard by it, and I was not able to react in this case. But I still think it's a good company, and they have some nice stores that their customers enjoy. Anyways, this second to last position here is all the other companies, and that's the companies I talk about in the channel, like Africa Oil, Victory Life, Tilray. If you follow along on the channel, you will. It's those companies that I'm following along. I tell you guys when I buy, and then we also have the cash here, just pure cash on the trading account. I need to be able to take advantage of an opportunity when it arises, and right now I'm looking at some different potential investments here. And for 2022, my plan is to not do a lot. That's what you do in investing. You buy and you wait some more, and yeah, you get the point. But I will sell some VMware shares and shift over into more high risk investments, as I see a lot of the high flying growth stocks are coming down to earth and about to hit valuations that I think are very attractive. And also staying in the United States here and not move my money to European or Swedish companies. I will not fight the Fed on this one. I think that the Federal Reserve is a lot more powerful than the European Central Bank, and we can see this in the action and what's going on in the Forex market as well, with the euro at the 20-year low to the dollar, and the dollar even being worth more than a euro. So I'm not going to fight the Fed on this one, and frankly, it's not useful to go a lot of detail into Forex. It's just a nice boost. You invest in a growing economy that's doing well. You find a company that you really like, that you believe is poised to make above market returns, And then as the economy is doing well, the company is doing well, then the currency tend to follow. So it's like three engines on a rocket ship propelling you to the moon, where you land and you enjoy the view. That's been it for this video. And as always, I hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. And if you find some investment opportunity that I cover on this channel interesting, useful, you have a take on it, you see that I missed something, please comment below on that video, because the more we are that are doing research, that are finding companies out there that consumers enjoy with fair valuations, the more likely we are to find an S-class investing opportunity. Now, the two that I found, one was a recommendation from a friend that worked in the marketing area that knew that industry. So that was not something that I found on my own. And well, one that I was able to find was from sitting in the macro trends screener, looking at price to earning ratios, researching companies, reading up on all this stuff. It's just a one-man research team, and together we can build a community that's a lot stronger and able to find new opportunities, create new millionaires out there. That's been it for this video. As always, hope you make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now. Bye bye.